Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Now, I have always really liked David Bowie. Always. But I've never been like a huge fan. I would buy some of his albums growing up, when I was a teenager in my 20s. I bought Ziggy Stardust, or it was given to me, and I enjoyed it. But then there were other albums like Low, which I never owned. I'd listened to my brother's copy a little bit, but I never really listened to it. When Scary Monsters came out, I remember buying the single. I loved Ashes. I was making sure I was saying it properly. I just woke up. Ashes to Ashes. And the flip side was It's No Game Part 1, which I like just as much as Ashes to Ashes. And just recently, I learned that the female vocals on that, it's one of the two Japanese women that are on the front cover of Sparks' Kimono My House. I bet you didn't know that, unless you did. Anyway, since I bought Low and Scary Monsters, and I also bought Ziggy Stardust again, which I really, really do enjoy. But these two are so damn good. I never knew they were as good as they are. They're great. I've become basically a huge David Bowie fan. I also, maybe one thing about him is how do you say his name? Bowie is just, because I mispronounce words, but I believe it's Bowie, right? David Bowie, not Bowie. I used to call him David Bowie. And so I want to rank the songs on Scary Monsters, and I would love your thoughts in the comments section below. And at some point, I still need to listen to Low more, but I absolutely do love it. But I'm just more familiar with these songs. I've played this maybe a couple times more. And, this list changes, when I'm ranking songs or top 10 lists. It can change the next day. But as of today, these are my least favorite to favorite songs on Scary Monsters. Somebody, I never did respond to the person, but somebody had mentioned I have this thing I do, he said, in every video. I don't know if it's that but I think I just did it. I apologize for not responding. I try and respond to most comments. So here we go. Number 10, my least favorite song on the album, and the only song that I just like. I don't love it. Scream Like a Baby. Maybe I need to listen to it more. Would you consider that your least favorite song on the album? Maybe others will agree, I don't know. Number 9, Kingdom Come, which, once again, I need to listen to it more, but I think I do really like it or possibly love it. Now the rest of these 8 songs I absolutely love. Number 8, It's No Game Part 2. Number 7, It's No Game Part 1. Number 6, I remember hearing the song on the radio once in a blue moon, and I just thought it was like your typical dance song, early 80s dance song that just didn't do anything for me. But listening to this, along with the whole album, Fashion is great. It's number 6. Number 5, Ashes to Ashes. I'm I've heard it enough that I'm a little bit tired of it, but I mean, it is a great song. So it has to be way up there. Number 4, I remember hearing this for the first time. I might have heard it in the past, but like years ago, and I'd kind of forgotten about it. But after hearing It's No Game, and the second song, Up the Hill Backwards, it was like, listening to the beginning of it, it was like, oh my God, this is good. What have I been missing here? Number 3, Scary Monsters and Super Creeps. What a, just the music. Number 2, Because You're Young. Oh my God. There's this, the guitar work by Robert Fripp, I mean throughout the album. You know, there are certain artists that I don't, you know, I never really got into King Crimson except for a couple of albums, In the Court of the Crimson King and Red. Those are about the only 2 albums I'm familiar with King Crimson. And I'm not familiar with Robert Fripp's solo work or anything, but his guitar work on this whole album is superb. And especially on Because You're Young. That song, there's certain sections of it, you know, where the guitar kicks in. It's just the ultimate. It's just great, great, great. Oh, but number 1 for me, I think this could possibly be, you know, then I think of other songs like Black Star. I loved his last album, Black Star. But this is way up for me. Number 1, number 2, number 3, whatever. It's way up there. Teenage Wildlife. I think it could be David Bowie's greatest vocals. What do you think? I think it's a really, really underrated song. Like if you're talking to somebody who's just a casual fan, you know, the radio hits and all that. Oh, Teenage Wildlife by David Bowie. They're like, what? But it really is. It's, his vocals on that are just stupendous. That's a word I don't use every day. So that's it. I'd love your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember, I do have a poll, a daily poll. I guess I have time before I go to work to make up a new poll today, so check it out. Go to my front page and up at the top where it says Community. Click on that and you'll see 5 or 6 different polls. And I read all the comments. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.